So we move to next topic. So we move to the next topic, that is data type. So in the previous lecture, in the previous topic, we saw that variables are used to store data in Python. Now important question comes to our mind. Can every variable store the same kind of data? The answer is no. Some variables stores numbers, some stores text, some store decimal places, and some store only true or false values. To identify the type of data type stored inside a variable, Python uses data types. So in today's lecture, we will learn what data types are, why they are important, and how to use them in Python. So first of all, what is a data type? Definition. A data type specifies the data type of value that a variable can store. Now let's understand this in simple words. Whenever we create a variable, we store some data inside it. And data can be a number, a decimal value, a word, or a logical value. The data can be a number. Sorry, Python identifies the type of data automatically. Okay, this classification of data is called a data type. Real life example. Let's understand with a real life example. Imagine you have four different containers. Okay, the first container stores books, second water, third documents, and fourth electronic items. Although all of them are containers, each one stores a different type of object. Okay, similarly, variables are containers, and data types tells Python what kind of data is stored inside each variable. So type of data type. How many data types are there? So there are four data types. First is integer, second is float, third is string, fourth is boolean. First, what is integer? Integer is a whole number without a decimal point. Integers can be positive, can be negative, or zero. So let's see that. Yes, a int, float, string, boolean. Done. Um, so yes, integer like 20, 30, marks like age equals to 20, marks equal to 95, temperature is equal to -5. All these are integers. Okay, if they are plus before integer, that is called positive integer, and if there comes a minus, then we call it negative integer. Okay, so let's see here. Age is equal to data, sorry, 20, and print type age. Okay, so we'll run. So see, all these are old one. So this, see here, class int. What a type of data? It is integer na? So it will show int. If it's boolean, if it's string, it will show string. If it's boolean, it will show bool. So what type of data it will show in output. Okay, the type function, this type function is used to check the data type of any value or variable. Since age stores an integer value, Python displays that output that I showed you. Okay, and second we see that float is a number that contains a decimal point. Okay, like this. If we see that class float, it shows that. Okay, float class float. So all these values contain decimal points, therefore Python stores them as float value. Ne- Next we have string, string. A string is a sequence of characters enclosed inside single quotes or double quotes, like this. We name. So here I sorry. Here I use Delhi, Python or text values. Since they are enclosed inside quotation marks, Python treats them as the strings. Okay. So I also, I also showed you the output. Okay. So difference between number and string, and difference between number and string. See, age is equal to 20 and age is equal to 20 and age is equal to this 20 inside quotation marks. Okay. Although both values look similar, they are completely different. Okay. In the first example, 20 is an integer. In the second example, 20 is enclosed inside quotation mark. Therefore, Python treat is as a string and boolean. Boolean. So a boolean data type stores only two possible values, true or false. Example, so boolean values are mainly used in decision making and condition. They help the program determine whether something is true or false. So we will check the data type. Int type is student. So what is output? See that it is class bool. Okay. Type function is one of the using type function. So type function is one of the most useful built-in functions in Python. It tells the data type of any variable. So example, I will give you example on that. Name is good. Use age 20 marks 25.5 is passed to print type name. So output is this. See, class str pass and the first put first. Okay. So let's try this. So what is this? You will say that it is integer. Hmm. So many beginners think this is integer. However, because it is enclosed in set quotation marks, Python states it is a string. Okay, like here also it will uh, do this, and it is also called a string. Okay, not a boolean. If you want a boolean value, right, remain this. If you want a boolean value, okay, without quotation marks. So I will give you some. No, no, no. I will give you. Yes, yes. I will give you a question. Sorry, sir. I will give you question on right, right, Python. Want to create four variables using different data types and display their values along with their data types. So I I gave you a question that write a Python program to create four variables using different data types and display their values using along with their data types. So that what we did earlier in this topic. The question is same that I gave you. Okay. So you should do this. So in interview, And they will also ask that what is data type, which one in MCQ, sorry, in MCQ, in Viva question, in interview, generally interview asks that what is the data type, which function is used to check the data type, and what are the four basic data types in Python. So here are the answers. What is data type? A data type specifies the type of value stored inside a variable. Which function is used to check the data type? Type this. We will type and this in close bracket. This function is used to check the data type.